Come check out my new merch store on Society 6. Find the link in the description down below. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Hopes. We are in Chapter 4 and we are about to do the final mission, the Battle of Garreg Mach. So this is going to be venturing into new territory for us in the Scarlet Blaze playthrough. This is going to be beyond the demo. So we do need to do this training before we finish up this chapter, so we're going to be doing that. I think we're okay with our pairings for the time being. We do not have anybody to fill these extra slots, so they're just going to remain empty for now. And we're going to do successive training until somebody masters something. Alright, looks like Edie's the first one to hit something. Ooh, Meyer B.
Time to work you into shape.
Okay, so we do need another advanced seal in order to move her to Fortress Knight. Wonder if I should also work Brigand and work down this line a little bit too. Anything that has axes may be worth doing, so we might also work Brigand. But we are going to get Fortress Knight unlocked.
Can't wait to see how you do.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Time to work you into shape.
I will heal.
Oh, it's already unlocked, I see. Cool. I'm gonna let you work on that.
What a fact. This one?
So much stuff, I love it. Okay, we should probably switch these two. Ferdinand and Lynn, since they got their 1 C rank. I'm actually surprised they only have a C rank, huh? They're part of the same house. Okay, out of Masters, it's just the two of them as well. So Ferdy and Lynn.
Time to work you into shape.
I'm gonna need another advanced seal.
Giving less than...
Can't wait to see how you do.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I wish this was.
We're gonna also unlock Mage for you.
Well, don't...
Okay, switch with Caspar.
first began teaching me stage combat, those were some wild times.
The battlefield is our stage now, Dorothea. And we'll need real swords if we're to reach the final act.
I love when you get those unique bits of dialogue between two
I've
people.
seen worse.
That's fun.
I think
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Okay, well done, Hubert. Definitely Dark Mage path. That'll lean into the dark magic that you use, so... In fact, let's look at that. Class details. Hold X to unleash Dark Miasma in a forward direction. Enemies touched by Dark Miasma will be temporarily paralyzed. That's cool. Okay. And... Yep, Miasma, Dark Magic Mastery, Cavalry Buster. Ooh, Cavalry Buster's unique. Essence of Darkness? Cool. Dark Mage's Wisdom, what is that? A rare chance to instantly defeat non-commander units. Cool. Okay, awesome. And Manuela, you got yours. We'll move you down to Bishop.
I'm a
And we'll also have a mage option for you.
a fresh...
Can't wait to see how you do.
All right, let's watch these supports and then we're going to go into the mission. Looks like we just got Ferdy and Lynn.
Yes, that looks right. Why, hello, Linhart. It is not often I find you drawing outside.
I'm not drawing. I'm simply trying to capture this wyvern's form. See? It's resting on that hill over there.
Ah, an extraordinary sight indeed. Now then, let us see what you have done so far. I must say, it feels as though something is lacking in your work. How can I describe it? Your depiction is almost too accurate. Take these scales, for example. Why, they could have been plucked from the very wyvern itself.
I told you this isn't art. I'm doing it for my research.
It's supposed to be accurate.
And when conducting research, it's always best to have precise references. The same is true when dealing with numbers or gathering information.
I see. So you value accuracy above all else.
Right. Honestly, I've never quite understood art anyway. So I'm perfectly content leaving that sort of thing to the true creatives. You know, the quirky ones. People like Bernadetta.
Even so,
The
there
true
may
artist
come a day when
Bernadetta.
Your work is seen as the craft of a master artisan, when such precision is lauded as the height of aesthetic genius.
What makes you say that?
Oh, merely a passing thought. Perhaps in the distant future, connoisseurs will value accuracy and attention to detail over the magnificent interpretive pieces we hold dear today.
You guys making a statement here? They might be.
Do you really think that'll happen, though? I doubt people will ever stop appreciating the ancient classics.
I mean, there are a lot of people out there who care way more about their graphics being quote-unquote realistic. I wonder if it's a comment on that.
You certainly have always done so.
Yes, there is.
We're playing
no
an anime
denying that.
game, so we're obviously not one of those people.
But I fear my own personal inclinations hold little sway over public opinion. Nobody knows what trends may arise in the decades and centuries to come. So I can indeed envision a future in which accurate depictions are praised just the same as the greats of old. and I encourage you to do the same, my friend.
I don't get it. How are you so optimistic all the time? It's like you're constantly looking toward the future.
I could say quite the same about you. I have always believed you to be rather forward-thinking.
That's not optimism, though. All I'm thinking forward to is the time when I can just sleep the days away. That's why I'm forcing myself to be as active as I can now.
Regrettably, those halcyon days of slumber are still but a distant dream. I have much work for you, both now and further down the road. To begin with, might I ask you to paint my portrait?
For the last time, I'm a researcher, not an artist. Are you sure you want such a faithful depiction?
That is exactly what I want. How else would my yet unborn descendants know the true visage of the great Ferdinand von Eyre? Indeed, I would be proud to submit myself as a subject of your research. Consider it a study in the personification of nobility itself.
Oh my gosh, Ferdy, chill out.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
He's so
I'm
vain, he
fine
just wants to
drawing you,
stare
but
at
I
it.
don't have the slightest modicum of interest in actually researching you.
This dude would fall in love with his own visage. He already is, but
Though, I do sometimes wonder where you get all that unabashed confidence from.
yeah, man, I'm actually a little bit surprised. They only have one. Him and Bernie only have one. All right, let's get into this fight. The Battle of Garreg Mach. Preparations for war now complete. The Imperial army arrives at Garreg Mach Monastery. The time has come to sack the seat of the Central Church. Ambrosia and a rusted sword. Okay. New material right here. New material.
Feels like an eternity since I've seen the walls of Garreg Mach.
Who knew we'd leave as students and return at the head of the Imperial Army? Lady Rhea must be so angry at us. Oh, why did I agree to come along?
Oh, she is. She is furious.
You'll be lucky if angry is as far as her feelings go on the subject. I imagine she's apoplectic.
Well, at least you know her.
I don't know that word, but it has way too many syllables not to be scary.
The Knights of Seros will likely fight tooth and nail to stop us.
Well, we've got teeth and we've got nails, so I don't care who we're facing. I'll brush them all aside.
Worry not. While they may have a monastery to hole up in, we possess the superior numbers. Garreg Mach is well fortified, but not impregnable.
Advise a cautious approach.
We can't assume victory based on numbers alone. Anything could happen. So, let's just be careful.
Good. And remember, our goal is to seize the monastery, not raze it to the ground.
Didn't we pick up a... We picked up a strategy that was called Blaze. So... Huh.
The soldiers are ready, Your Majesty. We can begin the attack at once.
The scouting is also finished. We know with certainty where the enemy will be taking its positioning. We are owing this to Monica and her perfect memory. She has incredible knowledge of this place.
As usual, Monica, your talents are invaluable.
I really didn't do much, Your Majesty. That is, it was truly an honor to assist you.
Not to say I've finished helping you, of course. In fact, I am always at the ready.
Don't ever change, Monica. And finally, who do we have here?
This is my little sister Fleisch. I was given approval to make her my attendant.
Fleisch von Bergley's at your service, Your Majesty. My brother and I are, in your hands.
Ah, so you're Caspar's famous aunt who's actually younger than he is.
Yes, Your Majesty. The very same.
I wonder if either of them are going to be playable.
Fleisch is too green for battle, but she'll be providing support from behind the front lines.
Kind of doubtful,
You can rely on me.
but maybe.
I realize saying this might make the situation worse, but there's no need to be so nervous. If you act to the best of your abilities, all will be well. Now then, everyone, the time has come. The time to take Garreg Mach and reclaim Bodlin.
Jumping straight into the maw of our enemies, eh? Ooh, how exciting! Is this where I should talk about my heart racing?
Huh? Since when do we talk about your feelings? That's new.
Harvel's thrilled about this. He's like, down with Sothis. Down with her church. Okay, so. Let's take a look. So, Persuade Constance. Ooh, already, huh? Persuade Constance and Happy, they're both here. Well, in this one, we want to get all of the DLC characters so that we can get whatever paralog they're tied to. So we're going to be picking up both of them. Happy probably won't be part of main party, but we'll probably... Well, I don't know. We've got so many mages already. I don't know about Constance. I don't know if I can find a way to use her. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Bolster defenses temporarily, reducing damage taken by allied strongholds, and Blaze. Spread flames to continuously damage enemies within an area. So when we use Blaze, it does not affect us. We don't take damage. I'm gonna assume so. Sure, why not commit a war crime and set this place on fire? Let's go! Cracked walls are displayed on the map. Interact with one as an armored class to destroy it and create a path. That's cool. That's unique. We didn't see that in our first playthrough. Stop going to Shez! Okay, obviously Edelgard, we're gonna be using you. We have to decide if we want you to play in Fortress Knight or go in your unique class. I think I probably want to keep using your unique class, if I'm being honest. We'll passively work on Fortress Knight. Okay, Shez will be useful against units down there. We have some flyers.
You don't expect
So
me to
perhaps
go out
we'll
there
bring
and
in
fight,
Bernie.
do you?
There don't seem to be a lot of flyers, but... And one spear. No, let's... Because the spear is going to be effective against swords, and there's only one exclamation on that. So I should really cover the tomes. So what we need is... who is our brawler? It's going to be Caspar.
Put me in there and
'Kay.
watch our enemies.
You're going to go in because you have the bonus. Who else has a bonus?
For the
Monica.
future that's yet to come.
We'll let you fight as a mage, and you'll passively be working towards the Dark Knight.
This war is ours to be won.
Understood.
I actually might switch you two. You're only effective against one unit, and we have other people who will be effective against them, so... Yeah. So let's bring in Yuritsa. We haven't had the opportunity to really use Yuritsa yet, and I want to use him, so we're going to. Okay. You go ahead and take evasion. Okay, you'll be extra effective against them. I'm going to give you whatever our next axes is, since you're going to be working close to other axes. No, we need Hexalot. There we go. That's the better one. Okay, you got Tomes 4. I think we've got a better Tomes here now. No, we don't. Maybe we do. No, not until you get better authority. Okay, the better lance one. Okay, you've got a heal and a fire, that's good. So we can use you guys to heal people if we need to. Okay, level 8, level 6, and level 7. Let's do it. Hold on, actually. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We'll do that.
Do not throw away your lives, friends. Be not reckless as you attend to our defense.
Oh, poor Seth.
Oh, if I must. This should be easy.
It's Birdie's time to shine. I'm gonna help, okay?
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Let us face our—
I will gladly handle the orders received.
Not that.
I will gladly handle this. I will gladly handle this. Allow me to work with you.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're—
So, sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay, for now you're just gonna follow.
A defensive position within the monastery walls. This is merely a stalling tactic. We must dispatch them at once.
Then the brute force approach it is. Garreg Mach must fall. We'll start on the lower level and work our way up, taking control of the wall.
All right.
To think I would be serving the church and fighting my own homeland? Is this the goddess testing me?
You'll be switching sides soon enough, girl.
Split into groups and take those strongholds.
The enemy is desperate, and will most likely dispatch troops to recapture any strongholds we seize. Be on your guards for this tactic.
Constance, why are you, of all people, cooperating with the church?
All I can say is I was unlucky enough to be nearby when the church had need of fighters. I beg your forgiveness, Your Majesty.
It's not over yet.
And here's Happy.
Why'd they drag me into this? Not fair.
If you don't want to fight, then surrender. I swear no harm will come to you.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Sure, this'll be
That's very nice of you, but they gave me a home here. So I should probably put up at least some kind of fight.
This stronghold will fall!
Is this what you want?
So, sure, let's try it.
I've got this. Take a breather.
To die here in shame. This doesn't have to be your end, Constance. Join us. Fight with the Empire.
As you wish, Your Majesty. I do not deserve to throw my feeble existence away in such a manner.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Starting, is that an order?
Watch this!
I sense a darkness in your power. If you harbor ill will towards them, then help us best them.
I know which them you're talking about. Well, it's not like I want revenge or anything, but sure. Sign me up.
Here I go. No mistake. I'll provide some. Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
It's broken the enemy line.
The left is through as well, Your Majesty.
Excellent job, both of you. But there is still much work to be done.
I will not sit idly by and allow Garreg Mach to be placed in further danger.
No, don't make me. Don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this.
I've got this.
You can't. Don't. I don't want to hurt her.
They must learn.
Oh. How could they do this to me?
The enemy is unleashing powerful magic. We can't hold out for long.
The enemy is after the strongholds we captured. They'll be retaken if we don't defend them quickly.
Some parts of the monastery walls appear weak. An armored unit could likely smash through and provide another way in.
We need to intercept those reinforcements.
Here I go.
All
No
right,
mistakes.
break wall.
Everyone, to me. Advance.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Not a problem. I've got this.
Is that it is time?
Alright, I don't know much about your stuff yet. So we got Quietus. Attacking very slightly fills a unique ability gauge and increases damage dealt to enemies. When the gauge is full, press ZR to attack. Instantly defeating non-commander enemies. Huh, interesting. Murderous Intent greatly increases critical rate when attacking enemies with full HP. Obliteration, when ordered to attack, increase damage dealt to enemies by 30%. Now class action. Hold X to charge the class gauge and release it to perform a powerful area attack. Can move while charging. The attack will activate magic sigils placed by strong attacks and trigger follow-up attacks. Okay, Yuritsa's own attacks will be temporarily enhanced based on the number of enemies hit by follow-up attacks. Press and hold X during a strong attack to reduce the charge time of the next class
The
action.
Knights of Saros. We were never gonna stop them that easily.
Time to show how strong you've become.
Fresh soldiers incoming. Don't worry, we'll handle them.
An ambush.
So, sure, let's try it.
Here I go.
I don't want to hurt
No
Flame.
mistakes. They must learn who they're
Push from above. They are having the advantage, but we can turn it around.
There, we've created a new path. Now we can reach the stronghold.
I care not for your reasoning. There can be no excuse for war.
God, we are monsters for hurting her.
They've broken through the walls? No! Send reinforcements!
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Not a problem.
Oh my gosh, Sedith is going to be so furious with us.
Sure, this'll be amazing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
I must do everything in my power to stop this.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, sure, let's try it.
They must watch this.
Retreat while you still can, Flame! I beg you!
Very well. Stay safe, my brother.
Okay, if they make us kill her at any point in this game, I am going to riot.
That scary magic would never let up.
I have to defend the monastery, whatever it takes.
The enemy shows no sign of stopping. And if we don't keep an eye on our strongholds, we'll be...
Not a problem.
Okay, you go get Cyril.
sure to lose them. Keep going. We're making progress.
We'll soon control the walls.
We are losing ground. Dig in, all of you. We must hold out, no matter what.
We have the ground surrounded. Now we just need to... Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
So, sure, let's try it.
Starting the mission. Starting the mission. Start providing support.
Fight our way up to the monastery proper.
We can retreat no further.
We do have Shadow Slide right now. Alright, let's take care of this guy first.
Thanks for the rescue. We owe you.
It is not a problem. We have preparedness for these things.
You Empire soldiers will rue the day you took up arms against Garreg Mach.
Starting the mission.
No! I have to do better! You got my back?
I guess it's now or never.
We'll do it together!
I've got you now! I will not ask you your reasons. Not anymore. But I will see your evil punished!
I do not like hurting Seteth and Flame. They've been through so much, man. It feels wrong.
I think we've handled the situation.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Not a problem. I've got this.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I? Sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It is time.
Hey, I actually held my own. I'm so good.
Forgive me, Rhea. I can fight no longer. I'm weak. The rest is up to you.
Worry not, Seteth. Nor you, Flame. You both did well to hold them back this long. Now come forth, all of you. Protect Garreg Mach from those despicable rebels.
So Lady Rhea has decided to show herself at last. Stout hearts, everyone. Victory can only be ours if we strike her down.
Weak. Starting the mission.
They must watch this.
I'll fight for Lady Rhea until the end.
Ready the heavy weaponry. We can no longer afford the luxury of worrying about collateral damage to the town.
Starting the mission. Advance.
We'll be in serious trouble if they target Her Majesty. We have to take control of those weapons right now.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
I've got this.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Take a breather.
I have to protect her. I'm sorry, Lady Rhea. I can't fight.
Sure, about time. So, what should I? Sure, let's try it.
Bear witness.
Your efforts will not be in vain, Scylla.
Ooh. That sword is so cool.
To meet the goddess.
Oh my gosh, he is not fucking around.
Fire is loaded and ready. Perhaps it's time to attack the enemy where it truly hurts.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Not a problem. I've got this.
They must all take over. Now, unleash the fire!
You will not take damage if it came from an ally.
Animals! How could you set the town ablaze?
I got this!
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on!
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
I've got. Take a breather.
That's what you get for trying to target Her Majesty like a pack of cowards!
Take this! Out of the way! I've got this.
Is that...
Man, we did not kill enough people, did we?
So you have sullied yourself by joining the rebels. In that case, I hope you came prepared to breathe your last. And what do you stand to gain for involving yourself in this?
It's not a mystery. I'm a merc, and she's got the coin to pay me.
You're weak.
Don't count me out!
Yeah, we're not gonna make it. It's fine.
Why do you betray the teachings of the goddess and seek to shatter Fodlan's fragile peace?
Seeing as I have no idea what you speak of, this is going to be a short discussion. Now either stand aside or face me.
The hunt begins. Your life is forfeit.
I honestly hate Edie's attitude during all of this. Hate it.
I yield you the monastery for now, Edelgard. But know this, there will be no forgiveness for your blasphemous actions this day.
No, I don't expect there will be.
And this is where Blue Lions end up
heart,
taking her
everyone.
in.
Garreg Mach has fallen, and victory is ours.
So they all end up fleeing, and they end up in Dimitri's hands.
Lady Rhea, are you hurt?
Ah, Catherine, you came.
Not soon enough. Garreg Mach is done for.
It is all right. For now, we must retreat. This path is unknown to the Empire. It will take us out to Aelel, the Valley of Torment. From there, we make for Fargus to seek aid.
The Empire attacked from the east, which means at least some of the Alliance's lords must have aligned with them. But those of the Kingdom are devout. We can trust them. I have already sent a messenger ahead requesting reinforcements, and, should the need arise, asylum.
In that case, I'll talk to my parents and ask for their assistance as well. Regardless, we should hurry. We can't let the Empire get ahead of us and send troops onto Kingdom soil. Now, follow me, if you would.
Thank you, Catherine. Let Edelgard have Garreg Mach for now. Let her enjoy this fleeting moment of glee. Because when we return here, Edelgard von Hresvelg will suffer a death beyond her greatest imagining.
Can I watch? I kid. I kid, guys. Gosh, stop hitting that dislike button, you dumb bastards. Can't even take a damn joke.
I can't.
Didn't cut.
I'll use...
Well...
I will take...
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more mastered classes. And we now have Constance and Happy. Happy will not be part of main team.
Garreg Mach, you remain ever as resplendent as the day I left you.
The place cannot be so dear to your heart that it requires inferior poetry for an introduction.
Inferior. Damn.
Inferior? I will have you know that line comes from one of my favorite operas. However, I concede I may have gotten carried away, what with my head still swimming from battle.
Hey, I know exactly what you mean. Something about Garreg Mach is just special. And our victory here is gonna have a huge impact on the war, right?
Yes, this should be enough to lure some of the more indecisive nobles into our camp.
I only wish I could vanquish the guilt I feel for turning on the church like this.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it was my decision to fight by 80's side, and I stand by it to the end.
I see.
Surrounded by yes men.
In that case, proceed as planned. Deploy the pursuit units immediately.
At once, Your Majesty.
So, Rhea and the others escaped with the help of a great white beast, did they?
Almost as if the Immaculate One that saved St. Seros has returned from the mists of legend. Although, it's a bit unnerving the way it sprung out of nowhere.
I knew we shouldn't have messed with Lady Rhea. She can be so scary. I'm just going to go back to my room and stay there until forever, okay? Okay.
Do as you like, Bernadetta, but realize your father will be arriving in Garreg Mach soon.
Oh no!
This is the seat of the Church of Seros, and as bishop, his place is here.
So she should not be here. Let's get out of here. For you, Bernie.
Really? In that case, I think I'll just forget about the monastery and go with you.
Good. Just be aware we may be marching for the kingdom next.
The kingdom? Ugh, I possess no love for the cold, but I will try to grin as I am bearing it. Point at the path to your foes, and I will be hunting them to their final breath.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Petra. Whether we capture or kill will depend on the foe. Now then, enough wasting time. We need to find Rhea, and we need her alive.
"2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
You say fighting, but I think you mean instigating. Let's be fully clear about our role in all of this. Still, this is a positive turn of events for you, yes?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Scold Arvel? What are we scolding you about? Let's scold him.
They're not just associates. They didn't have to trust a down-and-out mercenary
Gotcha,
like me,
okay.
but they did anyway. And that makes them friends. Still, you're probably right. This will be a great chance to drive Geralt's mercenaries out into the open.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part, thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Listen up, boy. You're not going to believe this.
Judith, do you think you could ease up on the whole boy thing? I'm your fearless leader now, remember?
I love Judith.
But sure, tell me what happened.
You might want to take a seat for this. Garreg Mach Monastery has fallen. Not even the great knights of Seros could stop the invaders' overwhelming numbers.
Wait, what? That's not possible. They should still be days away from the monastery. How did they manage to deliver an army of that size to the gates of Garreg Mach so quickly?
Unless they had a way through the Great Bridge of Myrden. Yep, you figured it out, Claude.
This can't be happening. Did Count Gloucester turn?
And Acheron too?
I'm afraid both houses fly Imperial colors now. House Phlegethon yielded the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrddin, and Gloucester waved them right on through.
Man. So shitty. We know that in the Golden Deer route that Count Gloucester was actually faking it, but that doesn't appear to be the case in this route.
Those filthy liars.
Or was that in Blue Lions? I can't
was
remember.
Raising an army, they couldn't stop puffing their chests and crowing about how they'd hold the border. But it looks like the Empire had already gotten to them. This is all my fault for not keeping my ear to the ground.
I'm afraid that wouldn't have helped, fearless leader. All the dirty dealings were handled via letter.
But now I've lost the initiative, and against Edelgard no less. She can come at the Alliance with gloves off now. This is a real problem. What is it?
Sir, we have an unexpected guest. It's, Lord Holst of House Goneril.
Holst? What's the strongest man in Leicester doing at my door? Besides thinking about battering it down, I mean.
You can ask him yourself, sir. He is present.
Apologies for dropping by without warning, my lord. I just happened to be near Deirdre when word reached me about Garreg Mach.
I didn't realize you were in our neck of the woods, Holst, but please, come make yourself at home. As fate would have it, I was just pulling my hair out over the exact same problem. Can you believe that Count Gloucester? He turned on us like it was nothing. If I don't handle this situation with the Empire delicately, it will fracture the Alliance. If you have any sage advice, now would be a great time for it. Or muscle. I'll take muscle if that's what I can get.
I wonder if they're going to side with the Empire in this route. They might put up a little bit of a fight first, but we'll see.
I came here to help however I can. We must work together to keep Leicester safe, and more importantly, free.
They like the spiky hair in this one, don't they? Gotta say, I'm not a fan. Don't like Caspar's
Garreg
either.
Mach has fallen to the Empire, Your Majesty.
I did not expect it would last long. Is Lady Rhea safe?
Yes. She escaped, and is on her way here with a small force.
I see.
This won't be like granting asylum to your standard refugee. If we take the Archbishop in, it will be tantamount to declaring war on the very Empire. Is that a risk you're willing to accept, Your Majesty?
It is. We have already thoroughly discussed the matter with the Kingdom's lords. Even if I refrain from deciding publicly one way or the other, the Empire will still insist that we hand Lady Rhea over. The Kingdom's people and government are too frail to stand without the Holy Church's support. I agree with her ultimate goal, but such a situation calls for gradual reform over time. The Emperor's desire to tear it up rapidly will not do.
Then it is a good thing we've prepared for such contingencies. I will start by sending a party to ALL to welcome our new guests.
Thank you. I would go myself if I could, but I'm needed here to prepare for the war. For now, send messengers to Counts Galatea and Karen, imploring them to muster troops for our defense. Oh, and send for House Fraldarius as well. Let's make sure our new Duke earns his title.
Grave news, Your Majesty.
What is it now?
Count Rowe has declared fealty to the Empire and is marshalling his troops as we speak. Also, one of his bannermen, Lord Lenato, is moving to hunt down and slay the Archbishop.
We have long held our suspicions about House Rowe, but I never expected their actions to plunge us into war.
And after all the discussions we've had to prevent exactly this, he must believe his reason is just.
Very well then. Our plans have changed. I will go and meet with Lady Rhea personally, and House Fraudarius will serve as my guard. Inform Galatea and Karen. They are to gather their troops in Erebus and Garreg lands.
Lord Lonato was once a faithful servant to the crown. Will you now see him executed?
I have no mercy for traitors, no matter their pasts. On the contrary, I have an obligation to protect the kingdom from his kind. We've struggled long to attain this peace. I will not permit the Empire to crush it beneath their foot now.
All right, and with that, we're going to end this episode. We're going into Chapter 5 in the next one. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Ivan K, Len, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.